Alright. So... So, what's happening now is... I'm going to stream for the next 30 seconds to tell everybody that your internet is down, so you've left the house, and my streaming software is not capable of doing this right now.
What are the options that they have
It gives me some options to, like, basically set things up through OBS, but I don't think since I don't have the same viewership you do, I don't think I have the same options. Like, I'm using a beta streaming option on YouTube. It's not a, I don't know, already working deal. It's like a weird beta thing that they want you to try out. So what's going to happen is my computer's going to crash again in about 5 seconds. Is that you talking, or is that the person you're in the car with? This is the worst. This is the worst stream we've ever done. Yep. You're fading. Your volume is like... It's like... Oh my god. I don't want to use Twitch. Did I freeze again? No, I didn't freeze. Alright, I'm gonna have to hang up because I don't know how to do this. You're gone. It's total radio silence. So everybody, what's happening is this is the worst. And I don't know how to do it. So I might play around with it a little bit more. But my bet is that something's going to happen in the next 3 minutes that's going to crash this. No, punching buttons isn't going to help. Stream health is yellow. That's no good. It used to be green. Now it's just yellow? Why am I so sweaty? Oh, God, I look gross. I wonder if I can do a public Google Hangout. I can maybe do a Google Hangout. Alright, so check this out. I'm going to send you guys an email address. And I want you to use your Gmail accounts to add that email address to your circles. Shit, I don't really want to do that either. Let me see what OBS looks like. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, see, Google Hangouts is... I think it only lets 8 people join at a time. And that's crazy. Then again, I'm not crashing yet. So here's what's going to happen. I may crash every 4 minutes. Like, I may just crash at odd intervals. And when I do, I'm going to restart and we'll go again. And we'll just do this for another, I don't know. We'll do this until 7 o'clock, another 45 minutes, because I don't think I'm going to last 2 hours right now. Because the Google Hangouts, one, it's only going to let 2 people in at a time, or 8 people in at a time, I think. And 2, it allows everyone to speak. So what'll happen is all the audio will just get jumbled. What you do is you search for that email address. If you want to add... It'll be good to add that to your circles either way if I ever do want to do a hangout, but it's probably not going to be happening tonight. You type in that email address on the search bar on the left-hand side of your screen, and then it'll give you an option to add to friends or family or whatever. Don't worry about it. We'll do it later. We'll do it tomorrow. Smells like shaving cream. I don't like that. But I'll tell you what we can do. we can do an unboxing video. How's that sound? Now that we're here. Since it seems like, you know... Oh my god, that's not my well, that's not my neighbor. That's one of the people from the neighborhood, who I guess is technically a neighbor. But somebody's got that goddamn horn, and I have no idea why he goes... And it just... He just honks that horn, like, all day. All goddamn day. So, before I start doing the unboxing stuff, I want to wait... Or I want to say thank you to... Oh my god. Companion Cosplay. Because, one, she bought me a bunch of stuff off the wish list, which is very nice. So now I can play... I think she got me Tales from the Borderlands. So that may be... You may be seeing me playing that. I got... She got me Bioshock Infinite, the 2 Bioshock Infinite expansion packs, which are totally cool, and I hope to play those very soon. And I think somebody got me Surgeon Simulator. I haven't had time to compile a whole list of everything. Let me make sure. Yeah, I got Surgeon Simulator. Game purchased. Doesn't give me any details. Was that also? Let me check my email. Let's do this. No, shut up, Windows Media Player. I don't need you in my life. Okay. Service, me, do not, US, Steam Store. I got from Carla. Carla got me Surgeon Simulator. So, thank you, Carla, for that. I want to try that tonight. I want to try Surgeon Simulator tonight because it seems like it'd be crazy. So maybe directly after this, I'll eat. I'm not your slave. I'm not just going to go from one stream to another. Right after this, maybe I'll eat, and then maybe we'll try the chaos that's going to be Surgeon Simulator. So thank you for everyone that's joining in the wish list. I know Helen is also trying to get a hold of what's going on with Steam's insane wish list situation, where it really has a problem connecting people. It's like you can't search for their name because it won't find you, and then once you do find them, it's like, no, you guys can't be friends because I don't like either one of you. So just like you have to like figure out these elaborate ways to make a friend connection on Steam. Let's see here. Do you hear the car? Yeah, the car horn is one of my neighbors. It's nuts. It's just a guy who drives onto my street and he goes doo 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 doo. Alright, sounds like something from Chico and the Man. Wow. That's a reference I don't even get. Okay, Google Hangouts, I would rather have that going on. Horn going off. I have a train line 50 feet from my backyard. Yeah, well, you know, at least the train only comes, I guess that comes through pretty often, huh? There's not going to be a hangout right now. It seems like this is running pretty well. I don't know what crashed this before, but it seems to be going okay so far. But Borderlands 1 and 2, Game of the Year editions, good, that's good. Would you purposefully play games you think are shitty for entertainment? I don't think so. The thing is, I don't particularly think people playing games in general is entertaining, so I'm already doing something that I don't think is entertaining, but people seem to show up, and that's all I can ask for. Yeah, I'll be able to stay on. I hope you make a video of it. Yeah, everything I do on Twitch gets recorded, so, oh, PGC? Yeah, hold on. Let me see what I can find as far as PGC is concerned. Let's see if we can get a little closer. I'm going to look at my OBS here for a second. She's right there if you look real hard. She's kind of just hanging out. Curled up in a little spiral cat situation. And, you know, she's doing her thing. That's her natural habitat. So I'm going to put this back up here with the longest because it doesn't need to be... It doesn't need to be close to the phone anymore. Alright, so let's do an unboxing. What do you say? I got a couple things in the mail. Was actually in my mailbox, which is nice. And my knife is here. So I have a very strong feeling about what this is and who it's from. And also the next one, what it is and who it's from. She's just taking a little nap. Yeah, I have 7 pillows, 6 normal-sized ones and a body pillow. And what I do is I lay them all out around me, and I sleep on my side, and I kind of hug 2 of them. And then when I flip over on the other side, I have another 2 of them, so that no matter which way I turn, there's some pillows. All right, so the thing I got in the first package, in this little envelope here, is something you're not going to be able to identify. It's this. So these are DeWalt safety goggles for sanding and for drilling and for doing all the things. And they sit on my face like this. They're a little tight right now. I might have to loosen these up a little bit. And they go like that. Yeah, let me see if I can give these things a little bit of slack here. Yeah, a little bit of slack. Let it ease up a little bit. And these are nice because they make a nice tight bond around my head. Oh, Jesus, look at my hair. Gross. So now I can do sanding and not worry about getting a lot of sawdust in my eyes. And that's from Helen. I know that for a fact. She said she was going to send these. And if I'm correct, this may be a complimentary thing, because I added the same type of thing one day, and we'll see. This is from Amazon, so there's gonna be a little card in it. Okay. First of all, I got this. Oh, she don't like that. She doesn't. Okay, towards the end she started to get a little disturbed. What do we got here? All right. Oh, there it is. This is from... Oh, this is from Ziamara. Okay. Let's see what we got. I thought this was going to be another one from Helen. That's why I didn't say I think this is going to be from Helen. Because it turns out it's from Ziamara. How embarrassing would I have been? Still going to do the rest of the podcast with these. Yeah, Helen is wicked generous. Risa, are you from the Northeast? Because that's a thing from... let me read the card first. Hey Bill, enjoy your gift. Enjoy your gift. I hope USPS delivers the package. Instead of UPS. Yeah. Hey man, she doesn't pay any rent. Whether she likes it or not, she lives here, and she's got to deal with it. So what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got a white box. This box is white. Oh, I think I know what this is. I think I know. Let me... Yeah, as soon as you said Wicked, I knew you were from New England. These would fit over glasses. I think there's even a little space back here for the legs of them. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how much you guys are sending, and that's why... Actually, let me wait until... Oh, cool! This is a white box, right? What's in the box, guys? I don't know how old PGC is. I think she's 6 or 7. Then again, I've been saying that since I got her 3 years ago. So maybe 8 or 9? Yeah, Dead Purple, the stream, Thor's internet connection is not good at all right now. And he can't do anything on his internet. So, I ended up doing a stream alone. Because I don't want to leave you guys alone in the cold and in the darkness. But, what's in the box, you ask? Well, it's something that I just added, and apparently ZMR jumped on it as soon as I added it, because it is the deliciousest beef jerky, and I hope you don't mind me eating for the rest of this broadcast, because I'm about to, and you're gonna have to watch it, and you're gonna have to listen to it. So, sorry about all your faces. It's not Gwyneth Paltrow's head, damn it. This is Snack Masters beef jerky. Snack Masters. So good. Now, I'm going to tell you what I look for in a beef jerky. A lot of times you'll get beef jerky, and it'll be really smooth looking. It'll almost look like it's cast in plastic. But this beef jerky, you see how it's got like little fibers coming off of it? It's rough. It looks like it's like a leather. It looks like leather, but it's not. It's delicious prime cuts of beef, and I'm gonna eat it. Yeah. Okay. So, now that I've unboxed, that's all the packages for today, which is above and beyond anything I could have ever expected. You guys are always so generous. So, the final thing, and the final person I need to thank again, and I already thanked her once today for the Steam gifts. Hold on, my hair is so screwed up right now, and I hate looking at it. And I have big red marks on my face. How about a big steam pump for a while? A steam pump vampire. Beef jerky is so good. Okay, so I was mentioning last time that I wanted to get a P.O. box. I was going to do a stream where people could donate towards the $80 that it's going to take to get a P.O. box for a year. You would love the Big E. There's a guy selling like 20 kinds of jerky and ginger beer, the root to his heart. And I was like, it's going to be $83. We'll start some sort of drive or whatever. And I was like, oh, I bet someone will just kick in the $80 because it seems like people are being incredibly generous at this point in my life. And sure enough, I got an email from Companion Cosplay, and she was like, yeah, if you want to get a P.O. box, like, I'll fund it. And I was like, okay. So, basically, I went out today. I went to the post office, and, like, last night, as soon as I got the money, I transferred it, or I used it to pay for the P.O. box. And I made all the payments, and I filled out all the forms. And it was like, well, just go to the post office, bring your ID, and they'll give you the key to the P.O. box. So, right after the noon stream today, I got in my car, I drove to the P.O. box, and it was like, bring a copy of the P.O. box registration form, which the lady had given me yesterday when I went to the post office. So, I filled that out, and I brought it in, and they were like, oh, cool, yeah, you can't use this form because you have to use the online form because you paid online. If you had come in and paid cash, you could use this form that we handed you in person, but you have to go home, print out basically the exact same form with a little bit of a different layout, and then you can get your key. So I went all the way home. Of course, my printer was like, the print head was all dried out, so I had to like recalibrate my printer and like clean the print head and like redo everything and load it with paper and everything. I finally got this thing printed out, went to the post office, brought my ID again with the correct forms, filled out, and now I have this. I got a key to a P.O. box. And it was funny because there's actually a piece of mail in it. Like, the lady made a point of saying, like, listen, I'm going to give you the key to this P.O. box, and whatever mail you find in it that's left over from the previous guy who had it is yours. You can open it, you can read it, you can do whatever you want with it. As long as it's in that box, it's now yours. And I'm like, that's a really spooky thing to say to somebody. So sure enough, I went and I opened the P.O. box, and there's mail in it. One piece of mail for somebody else, and it's like a change of address form because obviously they had stopped using this P.O. box. So basically, hold on a second. So what's happening now is you can write or send anything you want, really, through United States Postal Service to Loki Hates You, P.O. Box 291731, Los Angeles, California 90029 -8731. I don't even think you need the 8731. But yeah, we got a P.O. box. You can send anything you want to me, to Thor TV, to both of us. Again, if you're going to send anything perishable, I would ask me, because I'm going to be the one having to run to the post office to pick it up. And if you're going to send something perishable and I'm not going to be here for like 3 or 4 or 5 days, then I'm going to be like, well, hold off, because it's going to be rotting in the post office for the next week or whatever. So just, you can send letters, you can send packages, you can send anything, but try to make sure that if you're going to send something perishable, it's going to get to its destination in time to be consumed. Alright, let's see what you guys are saying. I'm gonna eat that. That is so good. So, how big is the box? The box is only about the size of, I don't know, half a shoebox. But they'll hold anything that's sent that doesn't fit in it, and they'll alert me. So send anything you want, as long as you're paying for the postage. That's all they're asking for. Wow, that's sent early. Looks so dorktastic. Okay. Bitches, they didn't let you show it off your phone? I don't know what you're talking. Oh yeah, no. They didn't want anything off my phone. They wanted the actual hard copy printed off my computer at home. They did not have a printer for me to use there, so I had to drive 10 minutes back. It was crazy. Random family make me want to wag my tail. That's weird. When it comes, I want to wail. You guys are being weird. Yes, I will post the P.O. box address in my Tumblr and on my Facebook, which will be on my Twitter. And yeah, people can do whatever you want with it. Oh man, please don't send anything freaky. Wow, Carla's on top of it. P.O. Box 291-731, Los Angeles, California 90029. And if you want to get fancy after the area code, you can do -8731. I will be posting it online. It'll be available for everyone. Can you send cans? I think they discourage any sort of fluid, even if it's in a can or a bottle. So I wouldn't try and send anything with like soup or juice. That would have to probably go through UPS, through like a specified shipper. Hello, say hello, please. Soheely says. What's up, Soheely? Oh, the toolbox. Yes. Check out this toolbox, buddy. This thing's enormous. Yeah. Oh my god, that's heavy. Oh. I got everything in here. I got... I want to go this way. So, I got all my knickknacks, some binders, I got some clamps, I got all of the kind of snaps and clasps down here, cutting implements, different kinds of, well, rub and buff is what it is, and then I got different kinds of epoxies and glues, then I got all my screwdrivers, other glues, some tape, my magnets, love magnets, they're all up here. And then I've got my basic tool dumpage down here. So all the big tools are in that kind of bottom area. And then it all folds up like this. Boom. Right. Boom, boom. Clamp it. Clamp it. That thing's gotta weigh 20 pounds. That is not pleasant. So, I already started pulling things out of there today so I could modify my Zombicide box to fit the new zombies that came in the last package. Oh, that jerky's so good. But yeah, thank you to Helen for that. And thank you to Ziamara for this beautiful beef jerky. So let me tell you a story about why I put that beef jerky on there. I need to snack more. I need to eat more. As you can tell from this garbage, this stupid, emaciated bullshit that I got going on, I need to gain weight. And I hate eating. I just hate taking the time to sit down and eat. It's the worst. Food preparation, buying groceries, it's just a huge hassle. So when I go to conventions, like, I'm so distracted by everything that I don't eat. And if it's a long con, especially if it's like a 3 or 4 day con, I'll spend 3 or 4 days just eating 2 meals a day, if not like 1.5. And I come back and I've lost 5 pounds. I'm on like my last belt loop right now because after Salt Lake, it was just like, oh, look at that. Look at the time. It's 7 p.m. and I've only eaten a muffin for breakfast. And then it's like, well, let's go to dinner. 3 hours later, you're still waiting for dinner. So it's like, eat once at, 9 in the morning, have a light meal, and then again at like 10 p.m. It's just no good, and I end up losing a bunch of weight, and I hate it. So I was like, I need some protein. I wish I had some beef jerky around. Ziamara got me covered. Thank you, Ziamara. I'm at least have something to snack on, even if it's not protein shit. And I know you guys are going to bring up protein shakes. I'm not even going to read this yet because I know it's going to be a whole discussion about, oh, I have a really good protein shake. Those things are gross. And as much as I hate eating, I hate drinking protein shakes even more. I get like, I gag. It's so like gritty, it's got such a gross texture. Maybe I'll just start doing really small protein shots. Please don't start sending me protein. I know I'm complaining about this, but please, please, please don't start sending me gross things that you expect me to eat, because I'm not gonna, and I'm gonna give them out. I'm gonna give them to people that I know. So, beef jerky. I love eating it. And I'm doing it. Get off my case. You don't tell me what to do. You're not even my real dad. So over the next few days, I'm going to try to keep eating as much as I can. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pop this thing out. Pop the chat out. What do we got? What do we got? We already said hello to Soheili. Dead Purple says, "Hey, Bill." I don't know what that means. Post in your description box. Wait, Chakra W says, "and post it in your description box." I don't know what that is. It actually didn't break. Okay. Read a story about how someone sent a potato in the mail. Paid potato with postage on it. Dead Purple says, "Hey, Bill again. What do you want, Dead Purple? State your case." Alright. None of them have cool cup holders. Yeah, the fact that that thing has cup holders is nuts. Have you ever had beef jerky with cheese? No. No, I'm pretty happy just enjoying the flavor of the beef itself. Oh my god, Wraith. We do need to get you back, get some weight gain on you. I usually forget to eat until dinner. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I haven't gained more than 2 pounds in like 3 years, you know. No, I need to gain the weight between the cons so that, because it's inevitable that I'm going to lose the weight at a con. So, I'm not going to save this to bring it to a con, because then it'll just be one more thing I don't eat. You know, you may not understand how busy I am at cons. Like, I just don't get a minute. Protein shakes are disgusting, agreed. Tried the shakes before. Protein shakes suck. All sophomore year, I didn't eat lunch because my lunch period was at 8:24 a.m. That's not a lunch period. I don't mind cooking. I just want there to be more hours in the day. Well, if you send a care package, I don't know how to get one to Kat. You can send it to me and I can give whatever you sent to her at the next con I attend. Dead Purple wants to know if I would like to play Simon Says. Well, Dead Purple, not really. It sounds dumb, honestly. No, that would turn into something weird. Someone's gonna take it too far. Alright, you want? Here. P.O. Box. Ready? Okay. 291731. $291,731. Dash 8731. 291731. There you go. Alright. Now it's posted somewhere where you can copy and paste it. One Loki-oriented question. Can you sport a British accent in costume? Hold on a second. Yes, but I don't. How many calories do I have in a day? I don't count calories. I have no idea. I usually eat indeterminate amounts of food depending on how it goes. I could go for some watermelon right now. I want to eat that. In high school, since I'm tiny, my friends would toss me back and forth like a ball. That's weird. When I go see my mom, yeah, it's true. She likes to feed me, but I'm barely ever home when I go and visit my family. So my mom will make me the meal that she knows I'll eat. I'll eat it, and then I'll leave for the day, and I won't be back until like midnight or 2 a.m. or something, and I'll eat a little bit more, but I'm barely ever home to eat any of the stuff she makes. The cooking pancakes video. I can do that soon. I forgot that I said I'd do a video of it, but no, I haven't cooked the pancakes yet. I know my house sitter, when I was gone, we used that griddle, so it's all broken in now. I don't have to worry about getting all the toxic sludge from the factory on there. It's all been scrubbed down and everything. But maybe tomorrow I'll make a video. Now that I know I can stream, shit, I can have you guys involved in a ton more stuff. I think you gain more weight if you eat and then sleep directly after. I don't think that's as much what it is with me. I think it's more that I just have to eat smaller meals more frequently. Because I'll just go for 8 hours and just be like, oh, I forgot to eat because I'm real pissed off right now. I didn't realize that. Do you have the box from my last parcel? Lynn, do I have the box? Actually, no. I think it's already in the recycling bin. I don't know how long it took. When did you are the one who knows when it was sent? I opened it the day it came in, so whatever date is on that was yesterday, right? So whenever you sent it to yesterday was how long it took to get here. And thank you for the Zombicides, the Munchkin Zombicide expansion. Oh God, it's in my recycling bin already. Someone doesn't know how to use YouTube. Is that me? No, it's not my phone number. So Healy, that's the mailing address. That's where you can send packages if you want to send anything. Is my British only Cockney? No, my British isn't only Cockney. Listen, this isn't a British-speaking competition. That's not what I'm here for. Can't say you can and then not give us an example of it. I certainly can, and I'm doing it now. I just accept. Alright, so here's the problem. Is that the people in costume, cosplayers who stay in character, and when I say in character, I mean doing a fake accent or whatever it is that they do, it's off-putting to me. Whenever I see a Thor and he's all, oh, brother, like he's like, he's doing the whole thing all day, and I see a Joker and he's like laughing all the time and he's just like constantly having mood swings, it's off-putting because they're performing for an individual. They're performing for every person that's around them and not for any real reason. Like, I want to compliment your costume and I want to talk to you, but I don't want to talk to Joker right now. And it's fine for you to like do that around kids or whatever, but as another person in a costume, I'm not going to play this game with you. And I feel like the British accent feeds into that. The P.O. box on art I was working on, a quick panic to write it down. Oh no. Don't ruin your art for the P. I was gonna post it. It's not like this is a one-time only thing. I'm gonna post it. Now I'm hungry with all this food talk. Why? Sorry, I didn't mean to make you hungry. Now I'm hungry. Now that you say that you're hungry. And carry me. How do they carry anyone else? Yeah. Oh, cup noodles. Yeah. I mean, really, cup noodles is all salt, so maybe that would inspire me to drink more water, which would also be healthy because I also hate doing that. Yeah, eating and sleeping, it's bad more for my digestion, because what'll happen is when I lay down I get acid reflux, and that burns my throat, and it makes me nauseous, so if there's any argument for not eating and then immediately going to sleep, it's that it's going to affect my digestive crap. Did I learn to use Lightworks yet? I have not put. Now that I have this new hard drive, I'm gonna look into it. I have so many things I have to do, guys. It just stays in your stomach. When I do that, I wake up with a stomach ache. Yeah. Tim mailed it. I never kept the paperwork on it. I mean, it's here. Is it a big concern how long it took? Because it got here fine. It was in perfect condition. And it's not like I'm in a huge rush to like get new Zombicide stuff. At this point, I'm like kind of wondering how much more I can get before it becomes impossible to take with me somewhere. I should sleep. I have a lecture tomorrow. Thanks for doing the stream. Oh, hey, no problem, Sophie. 3 weeks probably. So I'll try to figure out a good time to send it. That'd get old. Oh, you want to know for sending other perishable stuff? Maybe I may go dig through the garbage. We'll try to figure it out. You have to wake up at 3:45. Go to bed, guys. I don't know why you're staying up to watch this when you have to wake up. I'm gonna post it later. Actor baiting. That's a very understandable term. I work in a haunted house and I don't mind people being in character in the room, but on breaks it's just really strange. Yeah, I can only imagine how sort of crazy it must be to work with people who are playing zombies and they won't come out of character as a zombie. Like, it's not constructive, you know? Like, you're acting like a zombie, I get it. Stop it, please. Have you considered any cons on the East Coast? Yes. Coming out to Memphis mid-November. Memphis Comic and Fantasy Con. I think 2 weeks after that, I'm going to try to be at the Northeast Winter Con. It's in Massachusetts. It's called like Northeast Comic Con or something like that. And I think it's December 8th or something. Maybe the weekend before that. So I am trying to come to the East Coast, but no cons have actually invited me with paid travel. So, or no cons have invited me to the East Coast at all, really, now that I'm saying it. You hate drinking water? Have you tried putting Mio or some flavor in it? I need like a strong flavor. Like, I'll drink a gallon of orange juice in a day and I'll make myself sick because I like orange juice, lemonade, I love drinking it. Water, it's too bland. That's why I'm silent. I work at a haunted house in Utah called Castle of Chaos. Alright, shout out to Castle of Chaos. Morning. You guys are bringing stuff faster than I can answer it. Not all the same in Allison, exactly. Totally lost track of time. It's 3 a.m. here, Mariola. I'm glad it's a day off today. Okay. I'm actually drawing you up a special, insanely cool Loki design for a shirt I will make you. May I show you the design when it's done to see what you think of the shirt when it's made? Yeah, Haley, I mean, that sounds cool. Like I said, I don't wear a lot of shirts with designs on them, but if you're going to send it, I'm sure I can find 1 or 2 occasions to wear it. Would they go for your brains if they don't come out of character? Yeah, I mean, a zombie character. I always feel like it's somebody who's got like a mental problem or something. Maybe I shouldn't be saying mental problem. Maybe that's not sensitive. I feel like people who stay in character as zombies are looking for an excuse to do something crazy that they would normally get into a lot of trouble for, and they want to push that limit as far as they can. And that's why there's a legitimate fear there. You know, I feel like there's gonna be that one guy who's like, I'm a zombie, and I think I can get away with actually biting somebody. I think I can do it. And then he does it, and it's on the news, and everyone hates him, and he's like, oh, it's just being a character. And it's like, no. You should have just cooled down, buddy. Did a haunted house. Did you have a nice bag to carry the boxes in? Tim uses a hard-bottomed duffel or an open, hard-sided grocery store reusable shopping bag or shopping box with handles. For Zombicide, I'm actually using a rolling suitcase now. What I need to get is just like one of those collapsible grocery store shopping carts. Maybe I'll put that on my Amazon wishlist. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Alright, so I'm going to put on my Amazon wishlist one of those little, things you see people carrying to the grocery store when they walk to the grocery store. And that way I can just... It's 3 boxes of Zombicide. It weighs 25 pounds. So it's a real pain in the ass to put 4 cornery things in a duffel bag and then have it on your side. It kind of pokes you a lot. Come to Philadelphia. Well, get Philadelphia to invite me. Just tweet at them and say I want Loki Hates You at the next convention. Emerald City Comic Con. Okay. What's with the goggles? I entered late. These safety goggles were a gift from my Amazon wish list for when I'm sanding stuff, when I'm crafting. So I'm being kind of steampunk tonight. Or super kawaii. I don't know. What are safety goggles considered? Now I have to have it nice and cold with ice and drink it. Yeah, I mean, cold water is good, but even if I'm not super thirsty, water just doesn't appeal to me. Have you ever had a moment when you think, I'm not cosplaying anymore? It's not what I want to do in life. I'm going to close this door. Camilla. No, I don't take it that seriously. Like, that's why it's so hard sometimes to sort of... That's why I get so sort of repentant about, like, the gifts being sent to me, is because this costume thing is not worth the money that you guys are spending to, like, send me gifts and stuff. Like, I mean, I'm talking to you and stuff, and I'm trying to do my best to do, like, little things for you guys to be entertained and stuff, but to me, this stuff isn't worth the effort you're putting in. But I mean, I can't stop anybody from doing what they're doing. I used to hate working out. Then I had to train physically. Now water has a good taste for when I was about to die. Yeah, I gotta get real thirsty. Gatorade's the same way, where it tastes gross when I'm not super, super thirsty. I don't care if someone is in character. They better not touch me without my permission. I'm gonna scream for security and punch them. That's within your rights. Like Deadpool cosplayers. They are some of the worst. Excuse to be rude to strangers. That's Deadpool. Yeah, once saw one kick a random kid in the back of the legs. That's just bullying. I mean, that's beyond Deadpool. Like, yeah, but they say really rude things, and they're often a little handsy, and I don't enjoy Deadpool all that much either. Well, I like the character Deadpool, like the comic. I'm sure I'm gonna like the movie, but when people are in Deadpool cosplays, I get pretty nervous about it. They take a lot of liberties that maybe they shouldn't. Or like, are you just like me when someone asks you to be in character on the spot? You just like make up clever stuff to say. Well, here's the thing. If I was ever claiming to be an actor, I would definitely want to be on all the time. You know, like if I were going to be like going to auditions and trying to make my living as an actor, and when someone says like, oh, do a British accent, like, yeah, I want to do a very impressive British accent to show that my livelihood is important to me and I have this craft and this skill available at my disposal. But I'm not an actor. I'm a person who wears a costume for photos. I don't need an accent for photos. I just have to stand there and look like I hate you. So I avoid the accent because people demand it. They're gonna start to demand it too much. I may actually be able to make the Memphis Con since I have to travel to that area for a family gathering a few days after the con. Well, Candace, I'm hoping I get to see you. Rita, I did that once. I punched someone in a haunted house because they touched me. I have a very well-developed fight or flight. It sounds like you have a very well-developed fight reflex. Are any messages showing up? Is this chat box never worked on my phone? Yes, Ashley. Your message is showing up. Wow. Risa straight up knocked a dude out. Dead Purple uses coupons. Good. 2 Porta cosplay. You can do some pretty cheap cosplays. Yeah. I don't know. The British accent stuff is all I was trying to address. Tim came over and asked if I'm talking to you. Yes. I've been punched after scaring someone. It was beautiful. Caitlin, that's a weird thing to think is beautiful. You gotta not encourage that kind of behavior. Don't let people punch you. He wants to know what other games I'm into. Don't get mad at me. I'm just the messenger. Shit. I got to play Arkham Horror this past weekend, and that seems like it could be really fun. I'm interested because it's also another team game where you're fighting the basically the game itself. So I don't know. I'd look into Arkham Horror. I would say Munchkin, but my buddy's already got the most comprehensive Munchkin deck, and we don't need any more Munchkin around here. We barely ever play, and he's got a million of it. I'm a very jumpy person unless I know you aren't allowed to touch me without asking. Wraithchen, that's, again, well within your rights. No one touches you without your permission. Like Leela from... Is that it? Lilu from The Fifth Element. I don't know what that means, Miriam. Okay, have I been to an audition? Right. So what I was just saying was I'm not an actor. I don't audition for anything because I'm not an actor. I don't do dialects and accents because I'm not an actor. So no, I haven't been to any auditions because I am not I am not an actor. I am not an actor. No auditions. I was in a haunted house, and it was oddly satisfying to make people cry. Clovely? Don't do that. I think the cosplay, it's worth the effort if you can make people happy. Smile, making having a crappy day. Come to Chile. You have lots of fans. Yeah, if a con invites me to Chile, I'll be on that plane. I'll be there in a minute. Hella coupons for Amazon, if you have Prime. Yeah, I didn't even know there were Amazon coupons. Sorry if I may ask questions that were already answered. This is my first live stream I've been to. It's cool, Hallie. If I ever come off as being mean, sorry. It's just how it is. I'm sort of a dickhead sometimes, and I don't mean to be because you guys are all super nice. My mom took me to a haunted house when I was little, and I got so scared I think one of the actors in the house tried to calm me down and help us out. Oh, that's nice. That'd be funny to see like a wolfman just like, oh, it's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you. Apparently there's a house in Universal where there's a room where hands grab you, so I'm not ready. Yeah, I don't like that. My dad has all the Munchkin. I don't know how much Munchkin that is. Sounds like too much. No, I do not want to be an actor. Steven is more into the acting thing. I'm not an actor, not an actor. Steven is aiming at that. I will gladly be in front of a camera. I will gladly do acting things if people want me to try it out, but I'm not going out of my way to try and be an actor. Yeah, that's the one. Betrayal, House on Haunted Hill, or Dead of Winter. Do you want those two? They're cooperative. Yeah, Betrayal was really cool. I played that once. And that's sort of a weird game because it is cooperative up until a point where one player kind of usually gets turned... I mean, it's not usually, but the one game I played, one player ended up being the bad guy. But, yeah, that was a really cool game. Although I do already kind of have access to it because one of my buddies owns it. I mean, if you want to send a game, just send your favorite game. I don't know. Shit. I don't know. Just, I don't have a million hours a week to play board games, but if you want to send one, like, you know, send me a recommendation. Send me the one that you stand by the most. I do modeling along with acting every now and again, and the difference is actually quite extensive. Grabbing hands, hell no. I give up on typing. It's just not working today. I can see what you're typing, Allie. It's all right. Don't hate me. I don't hate you, Jazzy. I don't hate you. I know it's all just a big confusing mess sometimes when he and I are talking. We have the option of hands on at ours, so getting punched is part of the gig. Jeez. I find it more of a compliment. Caitlin, when you find getting punched as a compliment, please speak to a professional. Like, that's not good. Physical altercations, not good. Oh. I always abandon the people I go to the haunted houses with or sacrifice them as I run. He's scheming and laughing. Sounds like they should hand out face masks. Yeah, if you're working at a haunted house and your boss is okay with you getting punched in the head, don't stand for that. Don't let that happen. It's, that's an abusive work situation and you don't need to take it. Let's see, how many people are here? We got 28 people, that's not bad. Our cons in Chile are crappy, but if I had the money I would pay for your airplane ticket. You can stay at my house, no guest room, but there's the backyard with my 8 cats. Is that okay? Oh boy. Camilla, that is not the best sales pitch I've ever heard. Flying me to an exotic country where I will stay at your house with you and your 8 cats. You know what? It's not the it's actually not the worst. The thing is, here's the thing, is that I try to only stay with people that I've met before. There have been a couple of occasions where I've gone to a con and I didn't want to pay for a hotel and I ended up staying with somebody I've never actually met, but those are people that I've spoken to on the phone. When it's someone who watches the pages and, you know, is a fan of the cosplay, I'm a little hesitant about invites to come to their homes because I've had some experiences where I'm just like, yeah, man, I'll come by. Like, you're a stranger from the internet, and I'll drop by, like, as a buddy and hang out with you. And that didn't turn out so well last time I did it. It kind of led to a weird, awkward situation. It wasn't dangerous. It wasn't saddening. It was just awkward. And I try to be careful about the open invites to come to people's houses that I've never actually met. Get you and Thor TV to come to the Comic-Con in my city, Alamo City Comic-Con in San Antonio, Texas. It's not until September, and I think I can get my friends to help. Yeah, I've heard of... You've definitely mentioned Alamo City a bunch of times, so if you can get us invited, we'll be there. I was just startled. Trip your neighbor and let them be eaten. One time I went to Halloween Horror Nights. God, you guys just keep talking about Halloween, like, haunted houses are so not my thing. Corn maze. Lots of corn. Oh, Dead Purple. I bet you do have a good sales pitch, and I would love nothing more than to turn it down. Shit is getting serious when I say here's the thing. Consisting of people being tackled in the dead of night with no warning. I don't like that sound either. Yeah, I mean, Tim is going out of his way for me, and I don't want to try to make it seem like I expect anything of him. But if he wants to talk, I'll be glad to rap with Tim for a little while. Are you used to girls inviting you by now? It happens. It's not extremely common. See, girls, what I'm finding is the girls who try and make a move through the Loki pages and stuff, they're not direct. What they like to do is they like to set up like a whole matrix of things so that I get a little closer to them, and what they hope for is for me to take some kind of bait, and it'll usually be something along the lines of, hey, let's talk about this project or whatever that's going on. We're having a conversation now. And then they'll spring something like, oh man, but I've got this thing going on later this week. But I just don't feel like I should go alone. You know what I mean, Bill? Like, when you really want to go to something, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and it would be like really cool, but you only have yourself to go with. And I mean, it's in your neighborhood, so you know exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. And I'll be like, yes, I do know what you're talking about. Good luck finding someone to go with, because I don't want to be trapped, and I don't want to be set up like that. So if I want to meet up with you and I want to hang out with you, I'm going to say, like, okay, let's hang out. Do not try and do some bullshit where it's like, yeah, things are so bad. Just wish someone was cool and nice enough to, like, be my partner in this whole thing. Know what I mean? God, times are tough. Because it's not going to work. I'm not going to buy that shit. It's just not going to happen. You can just drop that where you're holding it. Man, I think I've actually got a whole page worth of stuff. Okay. Come to the cons at Chile, where you can stay with wonderful locals in an outdoor resting place under the stars. You may even have nice little kitties befriend you. I don't know what the worst would be if we had an earthquake and we had to run to the hills. Tsunami alert, trust me. Anywho, to change the direction, did you have fun at Salt Lake Comic Con? Yes, I had a lot of fun at Salt Lake Comic Con. I got there, that actually is one of the situations where I got to stay with somebody I have met, but who I wasn't very close with, and he ended up, honestly, if you guys have a chance to go and check out Coma Bear cosplay, that's my new buddies, Chuck and Chuck and John, not Joe, and they're awesome. They were the best company I could have asked for. As far as like where I was staying, I didn't get to see a lot of them at the con. We kind of just immediately went in our own separate directions once we were at con. But totally cool guys, both very talented costumers. Check out their stuff, Coma Bear Cosplay. And I got to meet Rose. Rose was very cool. I got to hang out with Kat. Got to hang out with Ray Nix. I got to hang out with Ashley. All very good people. We've grown closer. It was very nice. I got to sit on the Iron Throne. That seemed to be going over well. There's a couple more pictures of me on the Iron Throne I got to post. I'll put them probably on Tumblr. Or maybe I'll put them on Instagram. That'd be cool. Let's see. But yeah, Salt Lake was really cool. They were gracious enough to extend me a pass, and I got to go in the green room, which was nice. It's nice to have somewhere to sit, have a sandwich, and talk to some of the professionals who were there. Not that I was there that much. I was trying to hang out with my buddies. And then there was the gaming room. Griffin, if you're out there and you're listening and you ever see this, it was awesome meeting you, and I'm happy we got to play both Arkham Horror and Settlers of Catan. And if I ever see you at another con, I'll fucking kill you. No, I'm just kidding. I want to play more games with you. It'll be great. Let's see. Comes to the I don't recommend ever coming to Indiana. I'm serious when I say all we have is corn, meth. Well, between you and Cosmic Cupcake cosplay, Wraith, I got a couple friends in Indiana, so I don't care about the corn as much as I care about seeing friends. So maybe if we can all manage to make it out to Gen Con next year, we'll all get to meet up.
I don't think I would invite you to stay at my house. That would be awkward for all involved, but I could get you a good hotel and whatnot. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Don't worry about you guys getting me. All I want you to do is tweet the cons. Forget about paying for plane tickets. Forget about buying hotel rooms. Just tweet at the cons and say, "Hey, Loki hates you. Thor TV. I want to see them at this con." That's all you got to do. They'll pay for the shit. You don't have to pay for anything. Has anyone here done a zombie run? No, I haven't. Do you dress up for Halloween and give out candy? There's a gate out in front of my house, so none of the kids make it in. This neighborhood isn't very good for trick-or-treating. It's all apartment complexes. It's not like dangerous or anything. It's just there's no doors to knock on. I'd invite you to my house, but I live with my parents still, and I don't recommend ever coming. Okay, I already read this. Yes. Corn. Saw Children of the Corn. I mean, bait. Okay. I'm gonna try to make it to Phoenix. I had a good time at Phoenix last year, but still, tweet at them. Tweet at Phoenix and say, I want to see Loki Hates You. I'd really love to see the Arizona Avengers again. Ceremony, super nice. I'm really happy whenever I get to hang out with her and her boyfriend James, who's another Loki cosplayer who's awesome. I think he's got a better resemblance than I do. So, if he had a cosplay page that I knew of, I would tell you about it. Heading off for a bit. Bugs Bunny is on. Okay. Have a good night, Lynn. Miss you. I'll talk to you soon. Okay. The thirst is real. I got left behind in a haunted house. I was 5. Any video game you really wanted to have, and when you finally did, was it a huge disappointment? The only huge disappointment I've ever had with a video game was Dead Island. Is that what it's called? Yeah. What the hell is it? Dead Island. Yeah, Dead Island was garbage because they didn't QC it on the PC. Everything, all the weaponry just breaks. It's just all, like, it's built into the game that it breaks, but then, like, you'd make a nicer weapon, and, like, you'd switch to a different weapon for a second, and then when you went back into your inventory, the other weapon wasn't there anymore. And everything was awful, and you couldn't use anything for more than 5 seconds. Just terrible. Bill, I sent you a picture of my dog. I hope you didn't think that was bait. No, Jazzy, you're not even in my area, so no, it's not bait. Once at a con, some lady in our hotel tried to get my friends and I to watch her kids all day. Wow. No, don't do that. That's some of the social anxiety thing. PGC on the move. I don't know where she went. I didn't see her. Hopefully tonight I got 50% off of Loki done. Gonna try to finish the Enchantress shirt layer 2 done. Go cat, go. Let me go. Gats in love. Do you want me to do the Gats in love? Miriam. I hope you get it done, Cat. Cool, be back on the laptop 9 p.m. Mountain Time. Cat, I can't wait for more enchanting pics. Lol. Lol, 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 lol. I got asked this random question the other day, so I'm going to throw it out there now. If you were given the date of your death and it was sooner than expected, how would you spend your last day? Well, if it were sooner than expected, that doesn't necessarily just mean I have a day, right? Like, I might have a couple of months. I'd certainly go and be with my family for a certain amount of time. Probably make sure my possessions are divvied up. But, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with how things are. As long as I get to see my family before I go, I'm pretty good. I like the life I'm living. I don't need to go out and travel the world or anything. I don't give a shit about that. Maybe I'd make time for a few more cons. just kind of go all over the country. Get to meet as many of you guys as possible. You guys have really brightened my life last few months. Or years. I'm waiting for the story where someone just tries to get close to you, Bill, for the cat. Caitlin Postal, that's your story. She's on Tumblr, going Postal. She's literally just trying to meet my cat. She does not care about me or anything. She just wants to meet my cat. So, that's around. Carla, you'll never steal my cat. My parents were talking about getting tickets to Gen Con for the family, so I might be there. Cool. I hope so, and if I can get out there, I will. Michaela, your t-shirt is so awesome. It's okay. My friend Ashleen from work and from friendship bought this for me at Comic-Con 2014, probably. And, yeah, I wear it every once in a while. It's actually practically brand new. I barely ever wear it just because it's, you know, it's so Loki things. I try not to do that too much in public, but, we got lots of cons in Ohio, too. Hey, Loki hates you. They would probably answer, like, why? What did I do? I don't know what I... The Gat in Love. Uh-huh. That was a slow game. Picture of a dog is bait. Going to bed, have a good night. Good night, Camila. Guess that I'm going to call it a night now. Good night, Sarah. Talking to me and answering my ridiculously random questions. Good night. Bye, Sarah. Let me know. Okay, good night. We'll do PGC. We'll steal all your fans. She's not gonna steal my fans. She doesn't even like them. She just wants to be left alone until someone pets her. The first gift I ever sent to Bill was a water fountain for PGC. That's true. That's very true. This is my friend from friendship. Well, it was just demeaning for me to say my friend from work. Because, I don't know. It seems like that's almost saying something about, like, this isn't my friend that I naturally made. This is a friend from work. But no, she's a good friend. And I try to hang out with her whenever possible. Her and her husband, Dave. PGC for the win. Yes. All right. So, we've gotten to the end of the chat window. And what I'm going to do now is it's 7:25. We've been doing this for an hour and a half. And I would like to go out and figure out the food situation right now. And then, maybe later tonight we'll do some Surgeon Simulator. How's that sound? But I'm going to try to cut out the part of this, or I'm going to try to post this stream later and have it online in its entirety. I'm wondering why it crashed earlier. Weird. But it's there, and that's what matters. It's here now, and we're all friends. So, if... Yeah, we're good. Get the cheese fries. These aren't my friends, they're my coworkers. That's messed up, man. Yeah, don't stick around with people who introduce you like that. Oh, pizza would be good. Pizza's a little expensive, though. The pizza I like. Okay, so I have got the design somewhat done on paper. How shall I go about sending the designs easiest to you? I really want your opinion if you truly like it or not. Haley, send it through Facebook, or you can send it to my email that I posted earlier, loki.surely.hates.you@gmail.com. But Facebook, you can find my Facebook and you can send it through there if you have your own Facebook account. Otherwise, just message me on Tumblr and I'll type out the whole email address for you. You can send it that way. chat. Oh, yeah, good night. I'm here to win, not make friends. Clovely, you've got a weird idea of what this is about. Ugh, Pizza Hut or Papa John's. No, there's a nice gourmet pizza place that I like to go to in LA. Quick, someone lock up a Domino's in LA. I'll look up a Domino's. Thanks for letting me bug you. Now let me know when you are going to do my statistics homework, okay? I'll do it tomorrow. Facebook will work easier for me. Okay, yeah, just send it through Facebook to my cosplay page. I'll take a look at it. I'll be posting the P.O. Box momentarily. It'll be up on Facebook in the next few minutes. Same thing with Tumblr. But until that time comes, you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye, good night, goodbye, and good night. This is a song I'm making up about saying good night. Bye.